amazing. Hopefully I can make something happen because he's somebody that has, you know, can develop really. Like, he has great potential and he's young, and I'd imagine he will develop very well. But he normally doesn't in these runs. Like, he just doesn't improve. It's weird. I've never seen a young player with high potential who's already pretty decent overall just not improve.
So striding forward now, Dylan Moore.
Batting
substantially for that.
Not
numbers over the
he just
past
doesn't
few
improve
games.
at all, really. At least he didn't in my initial run, and I don't really see anything.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side rip. Man at second here with 2 away, and in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try. First offering on its way.
Fuck.
0-1 count, the pitch. High in the air out to center field.
He's got the good run animation, though.
Run
animation 1 and 2 are the only good ones, if you ask me. 3 is just weird, and then 4 is like for people who don't actually run.
And he turns this one around high
Damn it,
and deep to center field. Racing back to center fielder.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Gone!
Two-run shot, Carter Kieboom. All right, that's a good start.
And you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way.
I literally just got that one. Like, I've just missed plenty of pitches. I just
bring it
got
back
that
into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Ready for another chance, Dylan Moore.
Way to go.
And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Not shortstop.
Lots of baseball when we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now at the plate, Joseph Odom.
Way to go.
Jodem.
The halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
This looked good so far.
Guy with 31 speed bunting it.
It's about time they get something
That's an
going.
interesting decision.
The last thing you want to do is
no
fall
shift
behind
or anything like that
where you
was
have
on.
to score a bunch in the 8th.
So striding in,
Now
Carter
batting.
Kieboom, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That was a hanger.
Lofted in the air out
That's
toward
extra
right
bases,
center.
though.
And
he
that'll
cut it
get
off
down
quickly.
for a base hit.
If it
Now
doesn't
a long throw to third, and he's safe.
He's safe.
Nice. So that'll probably be a single.
Now at the plate, Michael Taylor. He's
The
0 for
Single and
1
in
thus
bid
far.
second.
Michael A. Taylor.
Second and third here, 1 man out.
Like this pimple on my arm.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, reined in. Throw to first,
No,
not
he's
in
safe.
time as the runner crosses.
What base running by
He's
Kieboom
in
to
there.
score on that one. And the fact that the runner beat it out, too, for
So
that matter.
frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys.
I want to see that again, actually. I'm curious, who was that? Jan Gomes? Oh, Michael Taylor. Okay, he's got some speed. Good speed there. Yeah, that's the weird running animation. To me, at least. Alright, cool. So I got 2 hits, including a dinger. So that's
Here's
at
the
least 2
first
plus
pitch to
signs.
him. There's a swing and
Nope,
a
just
high
missed that
drive
one.
into left center field.
You can tell by the way
Ranging
he's
back
running.
is Lewis. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
He wasn't really urgent. Oh, I'm
Ready
surprised
for
he got
another
at bat.
shot
Nice.
now.
Now
Carter
batting.
Kieboom went deep
Number 8.
earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. From the belt, the pitch. And he
Oh,
gets
there we
a
go.
hold
A
of
no
this one as
doubter,
it's
3-run
in the
shot,
air to
5
deep
RBIs
left.
for Kieboom in a
Does he
3-hit
have
game, 2
another
dingers. That's 3
one?
plus signs.
He does. It's another
huge.
home run.
Carter going Kieboom.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate.
You love to see it. 3 plus signs for
Well,
Carter.
fire up the highlight reel. Kieboom
Multiple
just had a
home run
game
game.
to remember with the bat.
A little momentum boost
Boy,
as well,
did
even though it was
he
a
ever,
huge
man.
win,
This is
13-2.
exactly what this team
This isn't
was
exactly
looking
a
for from
supercharged
him.
offense.
Yeah, if this is any kind of preview of what we'll be seeing from him going forward,
This person's got a
it's
lot
going
of
to be a
famous
real
people
boost for
following
this
him.
ball club.
85,000, yeah.
You can bet the boys in the clubhouse are fired up right now because of him.
clearly has 2 shirts on. Who's off to hot starts? We're 20 games in. Yankees and Blue Jays doing pretty good. Rays not too far behind. Twins, Indians, Royals hanging around a little bit. Mariners, wow, off to a really hot start. Tied for the lead in the AL West. Don't get used to that, obviously, but obviously us. Braves and Phillies hanging around. Cubs with the Pirates hanging around. Don't get used to that. And then the Dodgers with the Padres right there.
The Nationals have come storming out of the gate this season. And for more on this fast start, let's check in with our field reporter, Heidi Watney. Victor Robles digging in now. 0 for 2
right
on his line
number
thus far.
60.
From the stretch,
Victor
Taylor's making a break from first.
Robles.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is going to get there
got
as
me
he
on the
backs
slide
up
step.
to
I didn't
put it
have faith
away,
in the
and
slide
there
step
are
with
2
Contreras'
gone
arm.
now.
Alright, we're going to pinch hit. They got a righty on the mound, so that means Yan Gomes is going to be in. Why is Yan Gomes not in the lineup? Because Jake Nola is in the lineup. No, that's Carter Kieboom's spot. Yan Gomes just doesn't play against righties in the pitch. Okay, makes sense.
Your
Yan
attention,
Gomes
please.
will come on to
Pinch
pinch
hitting
hit
for the
here in a
Nationals.
big spot.
Now
Number
Wander
10.
Suero is my closer all of a
Yan.
sudden.
Now time is
Go.
worked out by the
Okay.
home plate umpire.
Not sure why that is, but okay.
And there he goes towards second.
Fucking slide
Ball's hit
step.
in the air down the right side and out of play.
Just let me steal
0-1.
second. It's not going to make a difference other than stat padding, which is what I'm looking for.
As a look,
Thank
now
you.
the pitch. He's on the move again from first. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Like, he's got good speed, but it doesn't look like it because that run
on the
animation.
move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Runner's on his way to third, and it's
That
fouled
pitch
away.
that I took in order for him to steal was
Taylor
a solid
at
pitch to hit,
second
too.
with 2 down.
I'm a little upset about that, but whatever.
Runner goes for third. Fly ball to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it as the tying run is left
I
on base.
cannot take a shutout. I cannot. I guess I'll go to Will Harris here.
Your
Will
attention,
Harris
please.
been summoned from the
Now
bullpen
pitching
as he'll
for
do so to
Washington.
start
And
the
warm
8th.
up.
Number 36.
Kyle Finnegan.
Will
All set for the start of the inning.
Harris.
And set to go is the second baseman, David Bodie. Ready with the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Fouled off. Another 0-2 home. Fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Curveball got him swinging for the first down. First
the
delivery to
center
him
fielder,
on the way.
number 8.
Popped him up.
Ian
No is
Happ.
under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number
And that'll
44.
bring Anthony Rizzo to the
Anthony
plate. Right side,
Rizzo.
defense aligned perfectly. Fielded cleanly.
Nice.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Trey Turner. He got on top of one.
Leading
was
up
ground
for the
out with him
Nationals.
last time.
The
Here
shortstop,
comes the first pitch.
Trey
There's
Turner.
a
Damn it.
swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back on it is the left
there.
fielder.
Oh, no, he's not. Trey Turner tying it up.
And
Just
as
over the wall.
Nationals fans have heard before, see you later.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. left fielder had a beat on
Yeah,
it.
Trey Turner's
and
on
he
pace
gave it
for
a
like
great
80 home
effort.
runs. He's
The
got
third
10 in
baseman.
20
Quite bring
games.
it back.
Jake.
Instead,
It's an
it's
insanely
a
good
trip
pace.
around the bases.
To the plate now, Jake Knoll. Schwarber is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting.
Juan
The
Soto
left
to the
fielder.
plate
Pace, I figured
now.
Juan
His
Soto would
matchup
Wow.
numbers with Hendricks,
Soto.
batting 500, 5 for 10. Lifted
Oh
into
my
the air out
God,
towards
fucking
center field.
sinker.
Hap is right there, and that's out number 2.
I wish this team still had somebody like Rendon. I only have Soto, really. Like, I don't have
The
someone that can
first
hit behind him. Like,
baseman,
Thames
number
isn't bad,
9.
don't get me wrong, and I'm good.
Stepping
with him.
in,
Eric.
Eric Thames.
But
It
it's
was
not
a flyout for
Anthony
him in his
Rendon
last
levels,
trip.
obviously.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Oh, are
him
you
up.
fucking kidding me, Eric Thames?
Caratini shading
God,
to
can
his
Kyle Hendricks
right.
get out of this game?
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. 9th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1.
Oops, wrong one.
New inning set to get underway, and with it
Leading off
comes
for the
Javi
Cubs,
Baez to the
The
plate.
shortstop.
I stick with Will Harris.
Javier Baez.
Ready with the first pitch, here it comes.
Threw 8 pitches in the 8th.
Right over the top with
No
that
ball, 2
curveball,
strikes.
and it's
Beauty.
0-2.
What's his velo?
Well, they've
like,
really had an answer for keeping him in
I
check
think
in this
he was
series.
special.
He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
So it
Up
was
next
a
for the
strikeout
Cubs.
looking there.
The
Javier
third baseman.
Baez is retired
Chris
to kick off the inning.
Bryant.
Chris Bryant comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a
0-2 is the
called
count.
strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. A breaking ball swung on and missed,
Beautiful
and he's
breaking
set
ball,
down
that.
for the second time this afternoon. First pitch
Now
on its
batting.
way.
Catcher,
Now a little dribbler
Victor
here off to the right side of the
Caratini.
mound. Throw on to 1st
You're
gets
out.
him, and the side is retired.
All right.
Now we're going to have a
Ladies and
conference at
gentlemen,
the home plate
your
area, so
attention,
it would
please.
appear that we'll see a
The
double
changes
switch here.
for the Cubs.
Adbert Alzolay
Now
is
pitching
in out of the
and batting
bullpen
in the
now as
6th
he'll be
spot.
inserted into
Number
the number 6
73,
spot following the double
Adbert
switch. Nico
Alzolay.
Horner is into the
Now
ball game
playing
as
third
well
base
as he'll
and
slide into the
batting
pitcher's
9.
spot, hitting
Number
9th
2,
now on the double switch.
Nico Horner.
And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's pretty
That's a
well
hanger,
struck
and I just
high
missed
and
it.
deep to left field. Looking up is
No, I
the
didn't.
left
Kurt
fielder.
Suzuki walking
Still
us off.
ranging back. Ball game.
See you later.
A solo shot here to left. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Drive home safely.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge at one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Another impressive win for a team that has leapt out of the starting block.
Yeah, this team is an all-systems go mentality right now, Matty V. And when that's the case, you don't change anything. You just try to let it ride. It's been an impressively difficult season.
Yeah, and it's starting to look awful easy for them guys. Hats off to this ball club for such a great start.
bottom 9 in San Francisco. They have the winning run at third. Oh, I guarantee it's going to be some bullshit suicide squeeze where Longoria scores and then Joey Bart manages to beat out the bunt. I don't know what his speed rating is, but I guarantee that fucking happens.
Next to bat for the Giants, Joey
Now
Bart.
batting,
He's got
catcher,
a chance to win it
Joey.
here, but with
Oh, yeah,
a couple
40
of
speed.
bases
Drop one
open,
down.
they might think about working around him. Right to him. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
That's unfucking believable. Look how much it shrinks from 3 little cold momentums. Whereas if you get 3 fire momentums, it doesn't do shit. Alright, trade opportunity for a bunch of nobodies here. Tyler Matzik, a C potential 29-year-old relief pitcher who doesn't really have anything special to his name other than not so good seasons. And what Ryan Zimmerman for him? Fuck that. He's the face of the damn franchise. He's the first national. Like he was drafted in 04 or whatever year. He you know, he's not the first national obviously, but he's like he was technically drafted. He was drafted to the Montreal Expos. You know, like that's how, you know, fuck that. Grant Dayton. A C potential 32-year-old 71 overall relief pitcher, again with not really much going for him. Or Devi Garcia. A potential 20-year-old starting pitcher, 74 overall with decent velocity from the Yankees, who has pitched but terribly so far, which would be fine and all, except for the part where they want, and I'm fine with getting rid of Eric Fetty even for that matter actually, because he's pitching god-awful, but they want Starlin Castro, former Yankee for that matter. They traded away Castro for Stanton, so if I were to send Castro back to them, which first of all, where would he even fit in on the team? Because obviously you got Urshela and LeMahieu in the middle infield, and your third baseman is, I don't know who the fuck their third baseman is. But, like, I'm not trading Starlin Castro back because I want him on my team. And also then it's essentially the Yankees got away scot-free for Stanton. So I'm going to say no. As much as the Devi Garcia trade doesn't look too bad, Tim Cate, looking to call him up. He's a 68 overall potential 22-year-old. And realistically at this point, anything's better than Eric Fetty. I'm going to send Eric Fetty down and call Tim Cate up. See if I can get a 3+ sign thing for him, help his development. And I believe he's on my untouchables list? Or is he on my players to shop list? He's on my players to shop list, so I have to take him off of that list, unfortunately. Let's take him off and look for another A potential. Or Israel Pineda, B potential 19-year-old. I'll put him up for now and see if I can find another A. Oh, here we go. De La Rosa. I mean, you're playing behind a bunch of people who are probably not going to get replaced anytime soon. So put him up. And then untouchables, I will take off Soto because I don't think anyone's going to ask for him. And put up Tim Cate. Now, I believe I don't have to change my lineup. Okay, good, I don't. Pitching rotation now goes Scherzer at 1, Corbin at 2, Sanchez at 3, Voth at 4, Kate at 5. Good. Good, good, good. Oh. And facing the Reds, so kind of a tough lineup to face on some aspects. Like especially as a lefty, you're gonna have to deal with Suarez and Castellanos. But we'll see. Oh, and Aquino. There's Didi's Aquino, assuming he's there.
Tim Cate has torn up the minor leagues as they've decided to take a shot on this exciting arm at the top level.
Yeah, I'll take a shot.
Leading off the afternoon for Cincinnati, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
Okay, I can live with that delivery. Velo, not really there.
First pitch, 105.
Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come
Solid
in
break
playing
on the
reasonably
curve.
well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport,
I mean, he's not going to generate the same type of hype as Steven Strasburg or anyone like that.
They can get it going back in the right direction.
You've got an A potential young
And
arm
he
here
fouls
getting
this
called
one
up
off.
to maybe boost the morale here a little bit. That'd be huge.
Ready with another 0-2. And he got him.
First career batter, first career strikeout on Joey Votto.
And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major
Batting
league
second.
strikeout.
Well, man, if he
Number
can become
2,
a consistent
Nick
strikeout pitcher, you have to
Castellanos.
figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of
Batting
those guys
first,
as his
the
career
center
goes
fielder,
along.
number
Jesse
33.
Winker is in with 2
Jesse
away now as he looks at a called strike
Winker.
1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us,
No
but I
balls,
gotta
2
believe
strikes.
this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Swing and a miss at a big
So
breaking
Tim
ball,
Cate is
and
officially
that's how the
tied,
inning comes
or
to an end.
my guess is he's tied. 'Cause
Reds
there's
are
probably just
down
one
in
other
order.
person that's done this.
Now it'll
But
be
tied the
Washington's
record for
turn in
best
a
pitcher of all
scoreless
time,
ballgame.
minimum 1 inning pitched.
Second inning set to
Okay.
go, and that'll bring in
Leading off
Eugenio
the Reds.
Suarez.
Striking
The
out
third
2 out of
base
3, and
with a
those
good
Oh,
three
one's the
were
count.
Votto and Jesse Winker's back.
For
there.
strike
Joey
1.
Votto was one of them. Like, that's a great start to your career right there.
0-2, the count to
The
Suarez.
count, 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft.
Hey!
Good time to be a pitcher.
Let's go,
Fastball
kid.
got him looking, as that had 2-seam
TC.
action on it, 1 gone.
Mustakis is another one.
Stance by
Batting fifth.
Mustakis, and now
The
the
second
pitch.
baseman,
Mike Mustakis comes on with 1
Mike
gone
is
here
not
as he
turned up
looks
that
at
high,
a
but it
called
feels like it
strike
is.
1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there.
Hey,
That's something
2.
he's going to do a lot of in this
Oh,
start.
2 is the count.
He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead.
A
And
swing
first
and a
career home run
drive
given
sent out toward the gap. Left fielder looking up.
It's like an unwritten
and
rule
this
that, like,
ball
if I
is
get
gone.
a call up
No
from the minors,
chance to make a play on that
and
one.
it's not like for example,
Next
Strasburg.
batter to the
called up.
plate,
It's not someone
Brian
like that. It's
Goodwin.
an actual debut.
That's one of those
I
I always
pitches
have
you
to
wish
give
you
up
could
one
take
home run.
back as
Goodwin.
soon
So I can't
as
get
it
my
leaves
shutout.
your hand. But guess what? There are no delete
Now I have
or
to rely
rewind
One
on
and
buttons
one.
in
double-digit
baseball.
strikeouts or
That's a
complete game or something
mistake,
like that.
and it was a good
I
job
had to guess his stamina's not that high. It's
by his
76,
opponent
yeah.
to make him pay
So
for
I
it.
don't see a complete game happening now, unless that's
And
the
they'll
only
come
hit I
back
give
Count
up.
is
one
2 and
third
1.
as the
Maybe not,
count
depending
moves
on
to
how
2
much
and 1
our
now.
offense does.
1 out, nobody on.
Hey!
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Gets a small piece near the plate, but that one rolls foul.
if we can bounce
Another
back
try
after
at
that dinger.
2-2. Oh, and
We
this is
can.
swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts.
I'm not
already,
expecting
and
to have a good
that's out
strikeout
number
game
2.
with this guy.
Anytime a pitcher locates a
Based on the
fastball on
stuff
the
I saw in
inside
that
corner,
first
That
it's
is
going to
good.
be a tough pitch
4
to hit.
strikeouts, not
That
out of
one
the
was
second
spot
speed.
on, and he had no answer for it.
Garcia.
Into the box,
NL
Jose
game, so I
Garcia.
should be able to
And
strike
as you
out a
can
pitcher
tell
at least
easily from
once.
the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Barely able to
Glad
make
that
contact.
ball. I thought that
Down
foul
0-2
ball by
now.
Goodwin was a fair ball. That was a weird call to make there, but I'm glad because I got the strikeout instead.
And this is popped up near second base. Garcia has a play.
All right, I need
and
my
that
offense to
retires the
get
side.
at least 2 runs now in this game. They are in charge.
Standing in, Kurt
Leading
Casale.
off for the
And
Reds,
we are all set to begin
catcher.
the third inning of this
Kurt
one. Right
Casale.
there for strike 1. Waved at
Oh,
and
that's
missed, and
beautiful.
he's behind 0-2.
That's beautiful right there.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right.
Slap that pitch
Robles
the other way
waits
like
on
that.
it. 1 away. Now to the
Castillo
plate,
can't.
the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
Batting
to get
ninth.
to take
I've got a hair hanging off my sleeve and I can't see it, but I can feel there it is.
his
The
first
pitcher.
cuts here.
Luis.
A high fastball is
Castillo.
in there.
0-1's the count.
That's in there.
Pitch
And he's
confidence
deep
back
in
up
the
a little
hole
bit
now,
there.
0-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any
Are
better.
you fucking kidding me?
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they still managed to get an out on the play. Whoa. In is Joey Votto now. He went down looking to
Up
open
next
up the
for
ball game.
Cincinnati,
And
the
it's
first
fouled
baseman
away.
Out this inning.
Joey Votto.
And a pitch in the
The
dirt
count,
as he
1-1.
lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
I got the count. 1
And
and
that's
2.
just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this
3.
team on balance.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go into the
First
box
career at
now.
bat here.
The
Leading up
Nationals
for the
pitcher,
Nationals,
Tim Cate. He'll get
the
us going
pitcher,
in the home half of inning
Tim
number 3.
Cate.
Fouled off.
He's at like 13 power there. 18, 16, 18, yeah. So he's got a little bit to the stick. Of course, it sucks. I
Into
gotta
the
face Luis
windup. Here
Castillo,
comes the
but
0-1.
How about that?
Line drive, and that's a base
got a little
hit
bit of
into
speed
center
here, too.
field. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches
Leadoff
safely
base
for
hit,
the
trying to help out the own
Nationals.
cause. First career major league base hit. Yeah, speed's 38.
The batter number 7. Shortstop. Trey Turner.
Come on, Trey.
And this
Four.
misses
Nice.
for ball 4.
Nice,
The
nice,
second
nice.
walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Carter
Now
Kieboom
batting.
digs in now.
Number
as
8.
he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get
Nice.
to.
Got
And he indeed
One
takes
there.
only the out at first as the
Two guys in
runners
scoring
move to
position with
second
one
and
out for
third with
Soto.
one away now. Juan Soto to the plate now, as he's got
Now
a chance
batting,
to tie
left
this ball
fielder.
game up with that equalizing
Juan
run just 90 feet
Soto.
away at third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous,
Base is
and they
loaded, one
decided
out
they'll
there.
take their
Thanks.
Baseman
chances
number
with
Incoming,
the
nine.
inning,
next
inning,
guy
double
in the lineup.
play.
Perez.
Now the
There.
1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center.
Looks like a
Center
tag on
fielder
that.
giving chase. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will
Hey,
score on
give
the
me that.
Look at that, tying it up, helping out the own
That'll square
cause.
things at 1-1.
First career run scored.
All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll
off
bring
for the
forth
Reds,
the veteran outfielder,
right fielder,
Nicholas Castellanos.
Nick
He's got it.
Castellanos.
Throw to first
He's
in
out.
time. One
Sucks that,
gone
like,
here in the
That's the
4th.
thing, I gotta go up against a team like the Reds, so I've got to match up most likely, you know, the pitching rotation that
First pitch of
faces
the at-bat
the
on
center
its
fielder.
way.
front end,
First
Trevor
three.
Bauer, Luis Castillo,
Jesse
and Sonny Gray
Winker.
is their top 3. So it's like
On
chances
to
are I'm gonna
first,
get matched
He's
up
out.
against one of
That is
those
2
3
quick outs
and have
to
a
start
fucking
the 4th.
duel, not get run support.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Now batting. Third base.
Eugenio Suarez is in
Eugenio
for his second
Counts
plate
1-0.
appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled away. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far.
Ball 2.
And he lays off for a ball.
We got 2 balls,
2-1.
1 strike.
To 2-2 now.
I got the count. 2-2.
The pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over.
Ooh, another at bat. Okay, so we have the lead now. That's
Tim
good.
Cate
Now batting.
steps up to the plate
No
in a
pitcher.
sacrifice situation.
Yeah.
So let's see if that is indeed on right here. And he fouls this one
Oh,
off.
sack bunt unless I absolutely have to. I don't absolutely have to right now.
And it's fouled away.
And now I'm definitely not going to bunt with 2 strikes, even though third baseman is still playing in. Also a solid defender over there anyway, so they might try to get the out at third, or out at second, because knowing my luck, I would bunt it so that they have enough
0-2
time to.
pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Winker is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
So I got the
Field
lead.
shifted well
off
to
for
the
the
right.
Red.
Here's the first pitch.
The second baseman.
And
myself
right
against
into the
some
shot.
That
studs.
ball's foul.
A foul
Who's
ball
Docker?
here.
He's
0-1.
been red hot. It looks like he has 9 RBIs in his last 10 games.
Another one fouled off, and he's
I
quickly
think that's
behind
what that stat
0-2.
pop-up was.
And a
Hell yeah,
changeup
good bounce.
swung on and missed for the first out.
Vengeance for Tim
Man,
Cate.
this guy's on his game
7
today,
strikeout?
not
Hell
only
yeah.
when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts?
Up next
What's even
for
more
Cincinnati,
impressive,
the
no
left fielder,
walks up to this point.
Ryan
So he's pounding
Woodward.
that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't
No
look
ball,
all that
2 strikes.
comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Love to see it. Oh shit, there was something I should have added.
And
Hey.
he struck him
8
out.
Ks,
Pitch
even
there as
more
he
love to see
registers
it.
his 8th punch out of the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Now batting. The shortstop.
Hit in the air out to left
Jose
field.
on,
Left
get there,
fielder
Soto.
is on the
Garcia.
move.
Soto.
He's
I don't
there
know why
to
I'm doing
make
that.
the
Like hard
play,
pronouncing
and
these
that'll
names. Soto,
retire the side.
Votto, not like I said,
Stepping up
Soto,
now,
Vato.
Casale
instead
will
of Soto,
start
Votto.
things
Ooh,
out
now we
in
got a
their
3-run
half of
lead.
the
Beautiful.
sixth as they
Cincinnati.
look to shake
The
things up
catcher.
here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has
Casale.
been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point.
No
One
ball,
hit
2
through
strikes.
5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that
Beautiful.
continues
9
as we
Ks.
approach the later inning.
And he punches out another one,
Your
make it
attention, please.
9 for the ball game.
hitting.
Castillo's out of the game
Sends
now.
out.
That's good.
We'll grab
Number
a bat and hit for the
15.
pitcher here.
I don't know their
Swing
bullpen
and
stacks.
a
but
miss
I
on
got
the
Lorenzen
outside,
and
0-1.
Raisel
And you
Iglesias
see
and
the
Amir
numbers
Garrett, so
there. He's
solid
been very
three-piece
dangerous
there,
at the
but-
plate, to say the least. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will
It'll be
be a
interesting to
foul
see if
ball
I have
as
another
he's
at-bat who
behind
I face.
0-2 now. Fouled off.
The thing I got to think about is I'm probably not going to get a complete game, so I got
The
to get
wind
these
up
strikeouts now
and the
while I
0-2
can.
pitch. Grounded
Fuck.
back up the middle. On to first,
Out.
and there were 2 down. First pitch coming. Here it is.
The first baseman,
Yeah.
number
Votto
19.
is in for the 3rd time.
Tell you what,
this
by
the looks of
season.
it, Eric
Ball
Petty's
Strike, it's
uh,
0-1.
over 6
Shocked he
ERA.
didn't let it fly right
Hey.
there.
He's
Usually
gonna
you're
have a
looking
very
for
solid
a
replacement
fastball
by this kid,
elevated
though,
to get
against
the
Ray.
party started.
And he will
Nice.
strike him
9
out.
Ks.
10 now in the
10
ball
Ks.
game, and
Whoa,
the
10
inning is
Ks. Getting
over.
Votto, I think, 3 times, at least twice, though. Who am I facing
Next.
here?
Now
It'll be
batting.
the pitcher,
The pitcher.
Tim Cate. He
Yeah.
flew out in his last at-bat.
Cate.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long
Drop,
run
thank
for the
you.
right
Ah,
fielder.
that
I was hoping I could get that
And
fair
no one
and
will
have it
track
drop,
it
but
down.
if it's going to drop,
Here's the
it's
0-1
not
pitch.
caught.
Here's a blooper out toward left center.
Drop in,
Coming
baby.
is a good one. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throw into third. Get him.
Second hit of the game. 2 hits for Tim Cate. Gets to second on that one.
Digging in to try it again. Trey
Now
Turner.
batting.
And he's the
Shortstop.
reigning recipient of the
Ray.
National League's Player of the Month award.
Turner.
And it looks as though the decision makers in
Alright.
the dugout will give him a free pass
Carter
to
keeping
first,
bases
so the
loaded,
bases
1
are
out.
loaded here on the intentional
batting.
Here
walk.
comes either an
And
inning-ending
number
double
four is now
play
in
or a
order.
strikeout. Guaranteed.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh,
one or
a
the other.
huge punch
It's not a
out
base
there
hit.
as
It's
the
not a pop
bases
out, a fly
remain
out, a line
loaded
out.
with 2 away now.
The left fielder,
And
number
now a
22.
crucial spot. Bases
Wow.
loaded. 2 men gone. And digging into
Soto.
bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away.
All right. Going back out for
Ready
the
now
sixth.
for Cincinnati. Nicholas
It's the 2, 3,
Castellanos.
4. It's a big inning
on
here.
top of one
The
of
right
his
fielder,
ground out
number 2.
victim last
In your
time.
debut, they're having a lot of
Strike
faith
one
in
to
you.
start the
Castellanos.
at-bat. Swing and a ball lifted in the air
There.
toward the line and right.
Boy, Robles.
waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Infield in the
The
overshift
center
here
fielder,
now. The
number
pitch.
33.
Skied into
Yes.
straightaway right. Right fielder
Winker.
giving chase. He's
My boy
got it.
Robles.
A nice play there. 2
61
away.
pitches. I've got a chance to see another inning now, assuming my spot in the lineup doesn't get called again.
Now
But if it
batting,
does, I'd assume we've added
Eugenio
on to our
Suarez.
lead.
Now
He's
batting.
0 for
He's safe
2
for
in the
third
ball
base.
game so far.
Eugenio.
0-1.
Oh, one more strikeout.
Here,
Just
and
played
that's
safe.
the first strike.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati.
Work that. Attaboy. 11 strikeouts
Yet
through
another
7.
strikeout here.
7-11. Even back though, little Joe.
Digging in, Tim
I'm getting another at
He's
bat.
been
Wow,
great
yeah.
on the mound, so we'll see if he
Don't
can
open or
certainly
leave it
at
here.
bat here as
37.
well.
I got
He's
2 hits.
earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has,
Oh,
it
if he's
kinda
not
forces
playing in
the
like
manager's
that.
man to stay with him. He's been
He's not playing in
exciting
like
to
that. I think I have an
watch.
RBI this
He's
game too.
really-
Whatever.
He's ready. Here's the first
Leading
offering.
off for the Reds.
And
the
right
second
into the
baseman.
shift.
Mike.
And he'll take it
Oh,
to the bag
Dawkins.
himself for the out.
I'm only gonna have 1 hit at this point.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first
Up
pitch.
next for Cincinnati.
Brian Goodwin.
The left
at the
fielder.
plate
0-1's
now.
the
He's
count.
quickly behind
Brian.
0-1.
Goodwin.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy
0-2 is the
on
count.
top
With
of his
that
game
off
all day,
speed. Change up
attacking
and
his
curveball
zone
there.
and getting ahead of these hitters.
Got
Make it a
him.
dozen.
And he goes down on
12
strikes
Ks
for
for
the
Kate.
3rd time.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out.
Low
batting.
pitch count
Only
too.
in
2
this
outs in
second
the 8th.
game
He's
of
under
the
70
series.
pitches.
Fouled
But
away.
naturally, his energy
Garcia.
is in the yellow.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets him to swing through that
I got the
one.
count.
He's in
0-2.
control. 0-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to
Let
know.
me catch it.
Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Kate will put this one away, and
Tim Kate killing it.
in now for the Reds.
And he's gonna see the
Curtis
ninth.
Sally starting things for his side
off for
in
the
the
Reds.
9th as they face
Why not? Big lead,
improbable odds of
dominant
trying
on the
to come
mound.
back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Your attention,
Kyle
please.
Farmer will get the call
Pinch hitting
here
for
as
the
he'll hit
Reds.
for the pitcher.
Number 52.
Hey!
Kyle.
Strike taken up in the
Farmer.
zone. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Farmer. This game's over. This at bat doesn't mean shit, and you're already having shitty stats, so just let it go.
Pitch popped up.
Oh, I don't think it's gonna get caught.
And
Oh, it
the
did.
pinch
Wow.
hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there
I
are
gotta
2
go
away
through
now.
Joey Votto one more time. 1 over the minimum to this point. 0 for 3
Reds
with the
down
hat
to their
trick.
final out now. And
The first
standing in
baseman,
is the
number
on-base
19.
machine,
Hey!
first
Joey
baseman Joey Votto.
Votto.
No
I don't know
ball.
if Joey Votto's ever worn a platinum
Balls and a
sombrero in
strike
his
to
life.
count.
Or a golden sombrero, sorry. Platinum's 5.
And this
certainly
is
never
swung
won a
on
platinum.
and
0-2.
missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he fouls this one off. Now
What?
what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Had to
Oh,
sit back
wow,
on the
got
changeup,
down
and
and
he did
got
a good
that
job to
pitch.
get the bat on that one. The Reds down to their last strike. Swing
How about
and
a
miss.
debut for Tim
Struck him
Kate?
out, and that'll do it here
82
as the
pitch,
ball game is
complete
over.
game,
Make a better
1
pitching
hitter.
production than what he
13
did today.
strikeouts
So
against
allowed
a
only
formidable
one hit.
lineup,
Helped
including
the
a
Major League
golden
squad do a
sombrero
win.
for Joey Votto.
That was a
You
great
can't
performance
ask for a much
sure.
better
He was
debut than
keeping
that.
hitters off balance all day, and if
That's
he
an
can build
insane
on this
debut.
he'll be huge for this team.
I said I wasn't expecting a Strasburg-like debut. Well, Do I dare? Oh God, why did I do that? That's a weird looking one controller. It almost looks like a 360 controller. But I don't think it is. Alright. Let's see what I can do here. Just because I want to hit one more time at least before I stop.
Digging in once again,
The
has
batter,
Dribble
number 13.
Cabrera. He got on
Second
top
baseman.
of one. It was
Bases
a
loaded,
ground
2 out
victim
for
last time.
Dribble fucking Cabrera.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and hit deep to left center.
Man, I just
This
missed
one
it.
has a chance.
Nope, Asdrubal fucking Cabrera
It's
to the
a
grand slam.
Grand slam.
The other way, for that matter. Unbelievable.
Now batting, catcher, Jan Jones.
Oh,
0-1.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Line towards center field. That gets down. He's got
I
himself
really
a
didn't think
base
I was going
hit.
to drop. Oh, that's an error?
The
Okay,
first
whatever.
baseman,
Fuck you.
number
Runner at
9.
first.
Why is Thames batting 6th? Oh, it was a lefty that started. His
Following the
Eric
error. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Eric Thames. He's set and the pitch.
Oh, it
And
was such a
it's fouled
hanger, but
away.
it didn't want to come down at the same time. Where's my Juan Soto player boost? Is the real question.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
It's another hanger, but it's just like it's starting way too high, and it's inside for that matter too, so it makes it all that much more harder to hit.
Fouled off.
Okay, naturally it's barely raining, so I bet you they call the game for at least 90
Gomes,
minutes.
the runner at first with 2 gone.
Really glad I came in to take this opportunity. That grand slam by Cabrera was pretty colossal.
Fouled away.
Man, fucking decent pitch. What the hell? There we
Big
go.
swing by Thames and a deep
From
drive
tied
to
to
right.
blown out on a grand slam and a mammoth
Into the
two-run shot.
bleachers and
That one
gone.
almost saw its way out of Wrigley.
Eric Thames has
Career
just
home run number
clubbed a
100 for
milestone
Thames.
home run of sorts. It's the 100th of
Your
his
attention,
career.
please.
Well, obviously,
Now
it's
pitching
not
for the
easy hitting
Chicago
home runs,
Cubs.
Matt, especially
Number
at this
60.
level. 100 home
Kingston.
runs is nothing to scoff
Ada.
at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this
Way to pop that up,
accomplishment
Carter.
when he gets to really think about it
The
after a game,
non-developing
and
ass
you
with the
know
3
he'll
plus
want
signs.
that ball.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one.
So we got ourselves a big lead. I'm gonna go ahead and bring. I'm gonna bring Ryan Harper. I've not used him.
Ryan Harper enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of
Leading
the
off
inning now.
for the
And
Cubs,
set to go is the switch hitting
the center
outfielder,
fielder,
Ian Happ.
This
Ian.
one doesn't look good
Oh,
so
wow.
far.
Count.
Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you
balls,
want to
2
do is
strikes.
fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect
I don't
the
think I can get
plate,
the domino
and he'll
special
have
from
another
Chick again,
shot
or
at
at least
it
not
here.
2 orders
Harper
of it.
has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming
With
out of the
cheesy bread.
pen and
Yeah,
doesn't
very-
walk a lot
wow,
of
that is
batters.
such a
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in
Up next
that they
for the
know
Cubs,
one thing. He's going to
the
throw
second
strikes
baseman,
and not be
Jason
himself. And this guy is certainly
Skip
not afraid to attack the strike zone.
First offering on its way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Cubs.
Oh, I haven't tried to slide.
The count is 1
Well,
and 2.
that's a pitch right there. You gotta just lay off.
Liking the
There's a
break on
good
his
chance he's
pitches a
going to
bit.
throw it on 0-2. And if you can
He's out.
recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down
Ladies
from
and
there.
gentlemen,
Victor
your
Caratini
attention, please.
will grab a bat and hit
Pink
for the
hitting for the
pitcher
Cubs.
here. Now a swing, and he
Number
pops him up.
7,
This is right out
Victor
in front of the mound.
Caratini.
And Gomes will put the squeeze on that one.
Now
Jeremy
pitching for the
Jeffress
Cubs.
enters now in a mop-up
Number
role as he'll try to
24,
keep the deficit right where it
Jeremy.
is.
I like Michael A. Taylor's swing in real
Jeffress.
life.
Stepping up to the
Not so
plate,
much in this
Michael
game.
Taylor. Previous meetings with Jeremy Jeffress, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Looking up is the center
Wow.
fielder. Into the bleachers and out of here.
Big solo shot from
A
Michael.
solo home run there for Michael Taylor. 4th home run for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game. We've seen these squads go yards 6
So I will
times
pinch
now today. This game has
cock
developed into an
Brock.
absolute slugfest.
Your
huh,
attention,
guys?
please.
Dan, they're absolutely
Pitching
not going to
for
cover off
Washington.
the ball. I'm curious
Number
to get your
27,
take on this. I
Brock.
didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D?
I
was
may
prefer to
platoon
pitch in
Brock
night
Holt
games
in
as
this Triple
opposed to
Cabrera.
day games.
The
I always
batter,
thought it was
number
advantage
7.
to the hitter, and so
Shorty
far that looks
left.
like it's the case
Trey
in this one right here.
Turner.
They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball.
Trey
right
Turner's
now.
definitely seeing the ball well. He's the hottest hitter in the
Deep to
NL right
left.
now, I'd imagine.
This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone.
16th home run of the year for Trey Turner.
This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian
Absolutely
proportions.
going
Your
off.
attention,
7
please.
combined big
Now
flies.
pitching
You
for
guys
the
remember
Chicago
seeing
Cubs.
anything like that in a
Victor
while?
Robles having a
Number
game.
Yeah,
52.
Dan, this
He
doesn't
hit
make
three
sense.
hits.
It's absolutely freezing outside. The
RBI.
last place
Hurrah.
to be is in a batter's box, and this
That's also
offensive
off the
team
plate.
is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
The thing that sucks about it is the weather gets colder out. I'm going to pour myself a drink, and if I don't drink it all right away, it's going to get room temperature and warmer quick because it's having my heat on.
Stays
here.
alive, still 0-2. Tepera, once a Toronto Blue Jay. He was
I'm going to go put this in my fridge.
signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Hap will wait on it, and there's the second out of the inning.
Hey, Hap.
Now
Soto's
batting,
gonna have at least one
left
save.
Riding in, Juan
Juan
Soto. He went deep
Soto.
back in the fifth. Here comes the first pitch.
There we
Swing,
go.
and there it goes. He got all of this one. And gone
Big
into
fly.
the right field
See
bleachers.
you later.
This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Dan, I can only speak
Now
from my
batting.
own past
The
biggest one
experiences.
is
When the
surprisingly
flags
enough
are
the batting
blowing
average
out, you want as
Cabrera.
many at
Well, I
bats
didn't
as
even
you
power
can,
swing
and
with
that's
mine on that
exactly
pitch.
what's happening.
Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. And
If
he
that ball
will
got
get
out,
there
I
to
might have
make
stripped
the
down
running
and did a lap
play.
again around the house naked.
Ladies
Number
and gentlemen,
52 is
your
ready,
attention,
and he'll
please.
take the ball from the manager.
Now pitching for Washington.
Infield in the overshift.
Number
Here
52.
now the pitch, and he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1.
I got
Well
one ball,
below
one
the
strike.
knees, laid off on the changeup there. Hit the other way out toward right field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for
Good
out
catch out
number
there.
1.
What is
Now batting.
his ERA? It was like 7 something.
The
So
first
walk on in the
baseman.
inning, and that'll bring up the
Anthony
first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Rizzo.
Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Well thrown sinker that
No
time
ball,
I
down
love
strike.
those
in the
3-inning
strike zone.
saves sometimes because like the score could be so obnoxious. Biggest one
Out
being I
in
think
front
the
of that
Rangers
one, but
when
he
they beat the
stays
Orioles
alive and will do it
3-3.
again on
Pretty
0-2.
sure somebody recorded a save in that
One
game.
out, nobody on. Yanked
In a
high
win that
and
was
deep down the line in
by
right.
27
And it's a foul ball.
30-3.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there's 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're
Paolo's
behind the
ERA dropped down from 7.59 to
Now
7.48.
batting.
So,
Right?
okay, so we're dropping
The
a 11.
shortstop.
With the fastball, you
Javier.
have to look for the soft stuff down and away.
Baez.
You're really at a disadvantage
I was
when
hoping
you
for a
fall
little bit
behind
bigger
0-2.
gap though, because that means I'm only going to get
that
a drop.
will conclude
Assuming
matters
I
here in
record
the
all
7th.
of these outs in these next innings without getting up any runs.
Ready to begin the 8th,
99
and that
point
means
drop.
the
for one.
catcher Yan
The
Gomes
catcher.
bats next.
Jan.
Ready to
Gomes.
deliver. Here's the first pitch.
So hopefully it'll get Paolo on track a little bit better.
A 1 pitch on its way. High fly
Oh
ball
my
out
God,
to
these
straightaway
fucking
center.
sinkers, dude.
Hap is underneath
If that
this
pitch
one.
were just regular 4-seam or hell even
One
a
gone.
2-seam, and I do what I just did to that, it's in the seats. You can't do that. This game is so fucked when it comes to its sinker.
The first baseman. Number
Riding
9.
in now for the Nats,
Eric
Thames.
Thames.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
One thing that I saw tweeted out over like the course of the last week, because of all the wild
The
card
0-1
postseason
on its
games.
way.
Atta
This
boy,
ball is
Thames.
absolutely blasted
fuck your sinker.
high and deep,
Let's make it a 10 run.
and it's gone into the bleachers.
Granted, the circumstances might also play a factor in this. You know, no fans in the stadiums, and
Solo shot
Your
to right
attention,
center.
please.
The short
His
season.
second
Now
home run of the
pitching for
game
the
as
Chicago
this lead
Cubs.
I
got
saw someone
even
tweet out,
wider.
Number
Kyle
56.
Ryan comes on to
Seeing
pitch now,
Kyle.
looking for better results
these
than
kids
the other
Ryan.
arms that they've
and
run out there
Carter
in this
going
one.
key boom as
Now,
well,
this
back
one
to
is
back.
blasted
That's a
to left
blast.
field, and there's no doubt about
Did
it.
it go out? No, I
Back
think it's
to
back.
back jacks.
Carter Keyboom absolutely smoked that pitch.
A solo shot here to left, number 13 for him on the year, as they just continue
And
to pour
just
it on.
missed leaving Wrigley Field entirely. Like, just missed it. If that ball were to go another couple feet, well, I mean, there's that little concourse area behind it, so it was actually a little bit further off from missing than, or further off from going out than I thought, but still. Yeah, so I saw this tweet and was like, seeing all these kids in the postseason and the nerves and how they all like kind of fuck up or they're
In
not
now,
perfect, which
Michael
is fine,
Taylor.
it's understandable.
He
Michael
swings
Taylor with a
and
2-homer game,
crushes it.
3 home runs in a
my,
row.
There is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back to back to back home runs. A solo shot here
Anyways.
to left, his second of the game as the blowout continues.
What I've been trying to say is this tweet goes out.
The batter.
It's like all these kids
Number
are making
52.
mistakes or they're succumbing to the pressure, the nerves,
Stepping
all
in now,
that.
number 52.
And it's understandable, it's
As he
normal.
pops the first pitch foul behind the
But
plate.
at the same time, it makes you realize and kind of like just be like, damn, like amazed by how
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
amazing, for I guess lack of a better
Another
word,
one fouled
saying
off, and he's
this,
quickly behind
how
0-2.
amazing Juan Soto in 2019's postseason was. Like he just absolutely shined so bright in last year's postseason.
This one's down
And
to third. Bryant is up.
I don't
with
know
it.
how his defense was. I
Throw
can't
on
really
to
say
first,
I
2 gone.
recall any defense in anything ever.
Dan Winkler.
Now
Honestly,
batting.
like big defensive plays do stand out.
Right.
He gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Your
Like for
attention,
example,
please.
Andrew Benintendi's
Now
catch,
First
pitching
offering
for
on
the
its
Chicago
way.
Cubs.
Game 4 of the 2018
Number
ALCS.
43.
Hit in the air out
Yeah.
to center field.
But that's besides the
Winkler.
point. Like
Hap will get
usually
there
it's
and
the
he
offense.
puts it away to
Soto certainly stood out in the offensive category. Being a
Cubs
World Series
four-hole
MVP
hitter.
is
Leading
exactly
off
the thing
for
to
the
do.
Cubs.
struck out
Just happen-
swinging.
You
The
don't
left
get to
fielder.
be a World
to the
Series
plate.
MVP.
Kyle.
Ball in your lap.
Schwarber.
So to see him do that at his age, that's the thing. Not
Just a
only at
bit
his
late,
age,
and
but
he's
in his
fallen
first
behind
postseason.
0-2.
I don't believe the Nationals made the postseason in 2018.
Fouled away.
I'm trying to think. 2018
Struck him
AL
out, so
wild
he
card
set
was
down on
Yankees
strikes for the
A's.
second time today.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front. And
Yeah,
get it
no,
down
they-
the line,
The
but
catcher,
that
number
wasn't a
40.
great pitch
The
to
Nationals
do it
did not
on.
make the
Wilson.
It's really not the
Hey,
best two-strike
John
approach.
Rivera.
Wilson
The Braves won
Contreras
the NL East
comes
and
on
faced
with
the
one
Dodgers.
gone here as he looks at
The
a
Brewers
called
won the NL
strike one.
Central.
On a
faced
line, that's a base hit.
The Rockies?
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never
Hold
been
up,
a big
something doesn't make sense. Did the Brewers have the best record in the NL in 2018? Because of that game 163? Yeah, because the Dodgers and Rockies were tied, and the Cubs and Brewers were tied. The Brewers beat the Cubs, and then the Dodgers beat the Rockies. And then the Rockies beat the Cubs to take the wild card game. 2018 MLB standings. I'll be damned, the Brewers had the best record in the NL last year. Or not last year, in 2018. And then the Cubs had the second best record, finishing above both other division leaders, the Braves and the Dodgers, and the Rockies for that matter. Obviously with the second wild card. But did not make it past the wild card game. That sucks. And then obviously the Red Sox kind of just ran train on everyone else. The AL, yeah. The Astros won 103, the Yankees won 100, the Red Sox won 108. Yeah, 2018 was a wild year. I saw a lot of young emerging players.
league ball player that's going to
Soto,
give
The right
away an
fielder.
at-bat in any
Jason.
game ever.
Albies.
Nice
Hayward.
piece of hitting
I'll
right
even
there,
argue
staying
Rafael
within yourself
Devers.
and grabbing you a knock.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Double play to
Turner
end the
has it.
inning.
A bare hit
What a
for
play.
one. Relay to first
Vlad
in
Guerrero
time,
Jr.
and
didn't
just
really
like that,
hasn't even really emerged yet either. Same with Bobachek.
all
They
set
kind of
to start
started.
the ninth in this one.
to be
And
talked
next
about
will be
with
a
the
speed
Nationals.
threat in the form
Big
of
center
outfielder
field, number
Victor
20.
Robles.
Victor.
And he fouls this
Robles.
one off.
Same with Fernando Tatis Jr. He goes, oh, I just got 2 new viewers. It was very evident that Tatis was going to be great. Potential-wise.
Behind 0-2 now.
Who else? Christian Yelich. He was always pretty good, but he exploded in 2018 when the MVP.
Nothing
Cody
in 2
Bellinger
count
was in
and the
2017, but
pitch.
still continued his tear. So, yeah, 2018 was one of my favorite years of baseball, period. Even if the Red Sox, instead of
High
finishing with the
and
best
deep
record in
down
all
the
of
left
baseball,
field
finished with
line.
the worst record, it would
And
still be one of
this'll
my
wind
favorite
up a
years
foul
of the
ball.
sport. Add on the Red Sox doing what they did, and
Here's
it turns
another
into
0-2.
probably my favorite year of all time.
And it's
Maybe
fouled away.
second to 2004. And again, obviously for Red Sox reasons, but also 04 is when I really started to get
The
into baseball.
windup
So
and the 0-2 pitch.
the teams, even to the
Fouled
down
off.
to the actual lineups, are pretty much ingrained in my head from MVP 05 because 04 is when I got into the game, into baseball.
The next 0-2.
So
This is line to left.
for that matter, I don't
And
know
the
what year it
leadoff
was. I want
man
to say it was
retired
20.
here to kick
Yeah, it
off
was
the ninth.
2016 because it was David Ortiz's last year.
The left
Here now is
In
fielder.
MLB
Soto.
16, the
Gone
show,
deep
One.
there
twice
was a
in the
roster
game,
file I
making him
found
2 for
in
4.
the
This guy's having a
Vault
pretty good
or
week so far in one
online
game.
shit.
His
We
last
can
at bat,
download
his
stuff
second
like
home run
that.
of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little
that
bit
had
more
all
carefully
of
in
the
this AB.
2004 rosters,
Into the
created
windup. Here
players,
comes the
obviously a
0-1.
guy like Manny
Oh, he took
Ramirez
a big
wasn't in
swing
this
at
game
that one
in
as this is
2016.
driven out to deep
Juan
left center
Soto, a
field.
3-homer game. Maybe
And
this
it's
will wake him up a
gone
little bit.
as they add still another.
Well, in
But
hockey,
yeah,
they
if
call it a
they weren't in a
hat
game like Manny
trick. Hitting
Ramirez
3
or
home
A-Rod,
runs in
the
one outing
person
is a
who
heck of
made
a
this
lot harder
roster
and a
took
lot
the
more
time
rare. He's
to
having an
make every
afternoon
single
you'll
one of these
never
players,
forget.
make them look as
The batter,
close
number
to their
Here now is Asdrubal
real-life
Cabrera.
counterparts as much as possible.
Cabrera.
Swing
And
pop to
gave
the
them
right
all,
side of the
not only
infield.
the accurate
Rizzo
stats,
is
but
there.
accurate
He's got it, and there
animations
are
as
2
well.
down now.
There's just so much time that goes behind that. It's insane.
Now batting.
Stepping
Catcher.
into the
I
box.
downloaded it and I
John
played it.
Gomes.
And I made sure to
Flew
set
out
that
in his
lineup
last
just like it
at-bat.
was in MVP 05.
First pitch of the
Except
at-bat.
instead of Edgar Renteria on the Red Sox, it was Orlando Cabrera.
Fouled
because
away.
It was the 04 rosters, not the 05.
2 out, nobody on.
And damn it, I would pretty much do anything to get that roster back. The only thing I can think of is
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep.
Later.
This one's
Wow.
into the bleachers and gone.
Love it. 457 Jan Jones.
Well, this
boy.
is a tough one to swallow, right? You come in as a closer, and you're used to striking guys out and having
closer?
1, 2, 3 innings.
Your attention,
and just
please.
like that, he's greeted
Now
with the
pitch
The
bomb.
only thing I could
Now it's
possibly
time
think
to
of to get
regroup
that roster
and
and
Number
get some
46.
like, there's a downside is that I have
Right.
to
Comes on to pitch
into
now,
account
hoping for better
Jim
results
players
than
who
the
would
other
retire
arms that
at
they've
some
run
point
out there
between
in
now
this
and
one. And his
or between
confidence has to
2016
be
and
in
now.
a really
For
good
example,
place
David
right
Ortiz
now,
always
having
retires
already
in
launched
franchise
2
after year.
balls over
But I have
the
to take
fence
that
in this
roster,
one.
put it into franchise, simulate it a year,
Ready with
and
the
then
nothing in 1 pitch.
upload it
Shoots
to
this one over to
17.
first.
Then play
And not
simulate
too
a year in
shabby out of
17,
the pen.
upload it
Takes
to 18,
just 2.
simulate a year in 18.
And that'll
Upload
bring
it to
in the
19,
Pittsburgh area native
get
Ian
just
Happ,
here.
starting
So
things
that's
for
the-
his
that's the
side
Cubs.
in the ninth.
Because I'm not going to go
The center
make that myself.
Probable
But if
odds
someone
of
ever did that
trying to
again, like
come
I would
back
pay
in
more
this
money
one.
Yeah, not a lot
to
of
have a
hope for
baseball
them at
game with
this
all the
point.
two. Like
These
Oh,
guys
do-
know these bats
you look
still
at
count, at least for their own
like what
stats.
NBA
You
2K
can't
does,
mill
and I
and
get
advance
there's probably some
as a
big difference there.
professional.
But
And he takes
NBA
strike 3
2K
called on the fastball.
has
One
all these
gone.
like you can play as
Now
like the
batting,
2015
second
Right,
baseman,
here's the
Golden
first
State
inning.
Jake
Warriors,
Jason
and then you can
Kipnis.
play as like the
Skip
2013
this.
Miami
Takes a
Heat.
cold strike
You can
one.
play as the 2008 like pretty much you can play as every NBA championship
Oh,
team.
and a good tight
I got it
slide
And
down.
out.
Oh,
He's in
and two.
command, nothing
There's
in
like
2.
just other great teams as well. Like
Bases
there's
are
like,
empty, 1 man out. Swing and a ball line
the
hard towards
Nuggets
short. A
from the
quick glove at
late
third, and there are 2
2000s or
gone.
early 2010s.
Neither
Your
corner
attention,
will
please.
get the call
Like
here as
that's
he'll
who
hit
hit
for
for
the
the
like
pitcher.
that.
Number
Like the
2.
Grizzlies, like teams that didn't win
Right
go.
too. They were
on,
just
this
really
is
standout
foul
teams.
down toward
Warner.
the box at third.
Like the Oklahoma City
Now
Thunder
here's the pitch.
when they had James Harden, Kevin Durant, and Russell Westbrook. They are in that game. Like imagine that. Imagine being able to play as
Cubs
the
are down to their
2018 Red
final
Sox.
strike
One of the most,
here.
like the 2018 Red Sox are one of
And
the
this
greatest
ball
teams of all
swung on
time.
and hit to
Win
center
wise,
field, and this should
you know they
do
won
it.
108 games and then plus
And he
11
will make
postseasons.
the
That's
catch to
119 wins.
wrap
I want to
this
say
one
that
up,
puts them
and the Nationals
third
have
all
taken
time, I
game 1
think.
of the series on the
I don't know.
road as the ball game
a great
is
win
over.
and a bonus for blowout. Imagine that. Imagine a baseball game. Say MLB 21, the show comes out. You've got all 30 teams in their glory, all the minor league rosters that they've implemented this year, prospects and all that. But then you can play as, you know, the 2019 Nationals that had, you know, started 1931 but then went on a streak and dominated and won the World Series. The 2018 Red Sox that steamrolled everyone. Or the 2016 Cubs that finally broke that curse. Or the Royals from probably 2015 because their team was better than the 2014 team. Or like any of the Giants teams from that dynasty, even your bullshit every other year winning the World Series. Yeah, just like imagine that. Or like, you know, the 09 Yankees finally going back into the World Series win column. As much as I hate the Yankees, that'd be a kind of fun team to play with, I'm sure. The 2013 Red Sox, at just a ragtag group of guys all having career years at the right time, coming, you know, and rallying together behind this tragedy that happened with the bombings. Or the 04 Red Sox finally breaking the curse. The 03 Marlins, that'd be a fun, because you got young Miguel Cabrera, and you got guys like Dontrell Willis, who was the NL Rookie of the Year, Josh Beckett, who had an incredible year, and he was young at the time too. And like I said, a young Miguel Cabrera would be huge. He's in the game. Maybe like the 01 Diamondbacks, Schilling and Randy Johnson. Like, just you don't even have to go back, because I get it. Like, there's all, like, it goes so far. Like, baseball had or like any of the Braves dynasty, you know, from the 90s, or the Indians, or the Yankees too, for that matter. Like, all those, the Yankees won fucking 3 World Series in a row, almost made it 4 in 01. You know, like, I get that there's a lot more players on these teams than there would be in a basketball game, because, you know, you look at a basketball game, you get your 5 starters, 5 bench players, and then, like, yeah, I think you get 3 more beyond that. So I think it's like 8 people on the bench. I don't know, off the top of my head, but it would just be crazy. You know what? This game's been out for a while now, so maybe people have made some solid rosters. I haven't looked since like April. Final 2020 update. All prospects. That's it. Ant Ortiz, Rebichel, and players are decided by how they played in 2020. MLB the show roster except Bueller and MLB and some overalls updated. Okay, so how do I sort? Sort by. We'll do downloads. opening day, franchise 2020, all-time roster, Legends League, long ball and legends, Bacon's fictional roster. Retro mode, XP grind. Yankees are loaded with bats and pitching. Every other team is full of 0 overalls. MLB The Show 2000. 1999. Okay, so let's try this. Search, find, 2004. Search. And then I want to sort by, I guess, rating. And not a lot of people here. There we go. So this one looks like it has the most downloads over here. Not a lot of these have good ratings. The highest ratings are 50. What if I sort by... Oh, not ascending. Whoops. Descending, but just sort by downloads. So this one actually has a lot of downloads. But a low rating at 30. Groovy Tony. Shout out Schoolboy Q. Oh, Groovy Tony's going through all these here. 2004 rosters, enjoy. Final update. So my guess is this is the one that I should get because it says final update. So I'll download that. See how that looks. I already downloaded a team on May 21st. Is this that same file? God, I hope not. I'm pretty sure I wasn't a fan of it. This one says 0405, all players batting stances. This one was made July 20th. New legends included. Okay, so why don't I do that Groovy Tony one. This one's August 26th. So why don't I do this one then? This just straight up says MVP Baseball 2004. So why don't I do this actually? Why don't I punch in 05 then? And see what comes up for that, because... Why don't I type in MVP and see if MVP 05 comes up eventually. Search. MVP 05. And then I want to do sort by rating. So I have that one. MVP 05. Stats from the games. MVP 2005. Enjoy. Freeman MVP. MVP 05. MVP roster. Okay, so why don't I do this one as well? We'll download that. I'll just search the year. Oh, no. I want to search the year 2005. 2005. Search. Sort by rating. Yeah. This one's got a good rating. Fixes free agents to Joe Randoms. This one's got a good rating and a lot of downloads. This is version 1.1.1. Not seeing a lot with a lot of downloads after that. So maybe I'll give this one a stab as well. Because I don't mind taking the 05 rosters if it's good and then just doing small changes to make the 04s. I'll just probably make the change to the Red Sox playing franchise. Oh, and then actually I wasn't done. I wanted to look for 2013 would be a good one. 2013 and 2018 for my Red Sox sakes. Sort by rating. Not a lot of high-rated ones. Full roster of the best players from each school in northeastern Iowa. 22 random rosters of all 30 teams. Start franchise with computer trades and DH off. This one has 408 downloads. This one has 1,000 downloads, but a 16 rating. This one doesn't have a rating at all. I guess I'll give that one a shot as well. Got a bunch of rosters I'm going to peek through. Okay, and then I'll sort it by downloads quick as well. So yeah, that's a lot of downloads. And then after that, these don't look like good rated ones. Okay, whatever. Last but not least, new search 2018. All it is Red Sox. Huh. So nobody felt like making a 2018 team. Let's see what we got here in the slider department. If I just clear results. Sort by downloads. GDL XL, I don't know what that means. Mike Lowe. Adjust the computer, starting pitcher stamina / manager rec for played games, check OS for details. Legend difficulty, adjust realism beta for zone hitting and classic pitcher use. Sorted by, not by ascending. Damn it. Rating. So this is type arcade, but they're just sliders. Search individual players. Sort by rating. Al Bumbry, Grady Sizemore, Deion Sanders, Aaron Judge. Why does he have glasses? Miguel Montero, Roberto Clemente, Jacob Nottingham, Shogo Akiyama, Hank Aaron, Alfonso Soriano, Kevin Mitchell, Ozzie Guillen, Stan Musial, Fernando Valenzuela, Roy Halladay, Doc, Bo Jackson, Steve Austin, and then that looks like Stone Cold. Holy shit. The Texas Rattlesnake. Strawman, the Commerce Comet, Primetime in Cincy, Harry Leroy, Roy Halladay, the third. The B, Baltimore Orioles, 1973 American League Rookie of the Year, All-Star Center Fielder #1. 2018 Diamondbacks, DD card, Primetime in Atlanta, update, Roberto Arriba, Clemente, right field, Pittsburgh. Lucky catcher with stats. Okay, let's do sort by downloads. Who's the most downloaded player? Barry Bonds, no surprise there. Over 5,000. Oh my god, these are some... Look at these people. Accurate equipment and stats taken from the 2016 Diamond Dynasty Reggie Stocker card. Derek Jeter, Sammy Sosa, Mark McGwire, Ichiro, Randy Johnson, Pedro, A-Rod. Accurate equipment and ratings taken from the 2016 Flashback 07 card. These are all made by the same guy now. Jose Fernandez, two-time All-Star, 2013 NL Rookie of the Year. Manny Ramirez, Bo Jackson, Ryan Howard, Prince Fielder with career stats. Gwang Hun Kim. Isn't that supposed to be Byung Hun Kim? I don't know. Cardinals. Ken Griffey Jr., the kid. He's already in the game. CC Sabathia, Dub, six-time All-Star, 2017 AL All-Star, 2007 AL All-Star, sorry. Shogo Akiyama, Yoshitomo Tatsugo, but that's really Barry Bonds, his picture. Barry Bonds, revised from 19. Joe Mauer, six-time All-Star, 2009 AL MVP. Jose Canseco, Deion Sanders, Tim Lincecum, Michael Jordan. Okay, I'm done looking at all these. I want to check out these rosters quick. So we're going to load data. Let's show 20 rosters. Start with, I guess, this one. MLB The Show 2004. Roster control. So everything looks right. Let's see. Johnny Damon, who's actually in the game, so it's his real card, it looks like. Yep, with his real career stats. I didn't realize Johnny Damon had a damn near 20-year career, and he played until 2012 with Cleveland. My God, he didn't have a bad year in 2011 or 2012. You know, his average was still kind of okay. 2009 with the Yankees, he was still 2009 looked like a career year for him. What the fuck? Yeah, I think looks like his career year was probably 2000. My God, he started playing in 1995. So he was literally playing my entire life until I almost finished high school. Alright. So Johnny Damon with solid stats. Trot Nixon, solid stats. Manny Ramirez. Great stats. I don't know what these are, but he certainly didn't play in Cleveland last year for 2 years somehow. David Ortiz actually in the game and just change his shit up. Oh, it's so nice to be able to look at his full career. He also a damn near 20-year or a 20-year career, MLB service, 20 years. Here's the thing that kills me. I'm gonna go on record right now. I know this is like the most random place to say this. First of all, he should have won the MVP in 2016. You can't fucking argue that. I'm sorry, but he should have. He also should have won the MVP in 2006. Fuck Justin Morneau. He absolutely should have. DH putting up a WAR of 6.5. Hell, he put up a 7.1 in 07. Anyways, the whole David Ortiz steroid thing. He was on the Mitchell report, which was so shaky. It was not a definitive positive test. It was never revealed what it was that he got popped for. That there were other players on that report that, yes, did get popped for steroids. But there were also other players on the report that did not. That their potential positive was common whatever. You know, nothing illegal. For that matter, the test was taken, and I believe 02 or 03. David Ortiz never once tested positive for steroids outside of the Mitchell report. I don't remember what year. I mean, sure, the report came out in 07, but it was done in. I'm going to look up what year it was done, actually, really quick, because I can't remember now. The Mitchell report. So it was released in December of 2007, but the investigation happened in 2003. Mandatory random testing began in 2004. So, if you really want to, at the bare fucking minimum, say that David Ortiz took steroids until 2003. Now, granted, that shit can stay in your system for a while, I get that. But he never actually tested positive. And even if you're going to go by just the Mitchell report, you cut it off right here. You take away his 03. And if you take away his 03, or hell, if you take away everything from 03 and then prior. So yeah, he doesn't finish with 500 home runs in his career if you take all that away. And it looks like he doesn't finish with 2,000 hits either. But he's still going to be a Hall of Famer. 3-time World Series champ, multiple-time Hank Aaron Award winner, all his postseason stuff, which doesn't count career-wise, obviously, but it still matters in your Hall of Fame case. And he's a Hall of Famer. He's a Hall of Famer with his career line. So if you're going to say he doesn't make the Hall of Fame because of the steroids, you are wrong. I'm sorry, but you are wrong. That is or to say that he cheated in general, you are wrong. Everything that happened after 03 was proven clean, and that is when he exploded. He had a good year in 03, don't get me wrong, but 04 is when he exploded. Continued it in 05, dominated in 06, came back down to earth in 07, then he was starting to play hurt and didn't do as well in 08 or 09, and then started to show signs again in 2010 and 2011. Not the Ortiz of old, but still a good power hitter for sure. Then he got, missed a lot of time in 2012, bounced back in 2013, and then he found himself again and had a great closing out to his career. Also, for that matter, unless Nelson Cruz, actually no, it's not going to matter because it was a short season and there's no way. David Ortiz had the greatest final season of all time. No player has had a season of his caliber and then retired after it. Or no player has announced their retirement and then went on to have the season that he had. If you look at every single player that's ever retired in baseball, their final season was not at this level that he had it at. He's a Hall of Famer. Bill Miller. Kevin Millar. That is a scary looking Kevin Millar. I don't see, my issue is the ages. I don't think that Manny was 32 in 04, was he? Oh, maybe, because yeah, it says Poppy's 30. Bill Miller's 33, Millar 32, Veritek 32, Veritek not bad. Orlando Cabrera 29, Mark Bellhorn. Oh god, that's another scary looking one. Pokey Reese. Well, how's Euclid? 25? Okay, so maybe. Gabe Kapler, Doug Marabelli, Dave Roberts. Okay, let's take a look at some other teams here. Brian Roberts, Miguel Tejada. See, now my issue with rosters like these, and I get it that you can't entirely control this, is their Sheffield's actual career. If I were to look at, oops, not the movement. I do want to look at the rotation too. Pedro, Schilling, Arroyo, Lowe, Wakefield, Keith Volk, as a closer. Okay. What I wanted to look at was managed roster, because if you look at the minor leagues, I'm sure it's got some. Ellis Burks, I feel like he was on the major league team. Hanley Ramirez was in the minors. Byung-Hun Kim, Doug Mankiewicz was on the major league team. Brandon Moss, Mike Myers, oh my god. See, like, there's Jonathan Papelbon. I don't think he was in our farm system in 04. And then just a minor leaguer. Like, he made all, oh shit, he made all these guys that are just. Imagine being A potential at 18 years old, but 1 overall. Like, I wonder how they would develop. I'm very curious about that. Okay, so this actually is not a bad one. I like that. Maybe I'll fuck with that roster at some point. Actually, well, it comes down to the biggest question is practice. Comes down to the batting stances for me. The batting stances and the pitching motions are like real big deal breakers because it's part of the immersion. You know, it's not really Manny Ramirez, but does he have his batting stance? It's not really this person, that person. And the unfortunate thing is, I believe they took Manny's stance out of the game. It was one of the All-Star or Legend stances. That seems like such a strange thing to do. Okay, so that's Pedro's pitching motion, which was always kind of generic, which sucked, but. Switch. Oh, here we go. Practice batting. Okay. And then, I think I have done this one before. Yeah, like that's not Manny's stance, or his practice stance for that matter. Like that's not even really close. Who the hell is that on the mound for them? Oh, it's Roger Clemens. That's right, because it's the 04 rosters. Duh. It's not really Roger Clemens' pitching motion either. So what's cool at least is like Ortiz's is legit now because he's in the game. So like this is really his shit. And it'll say his name and everything when he comes up. Like, I wish you could hit no doubters in practice mode because I want to see his no doubt animation. Like I always look in the batting stance thing, but okay, so that's that. You know what? I am gonna look at that quick. What time is it? Holy Holy shit, it's 4:15. I did not want to be on this late. So I'm going to go to create and edit player. Oh my god, I was just looking at this person's Instagram account earlier because they hadn't posted in so long, and I was just kind of curious to like see their shit again, and they just posted something just now. Okay, motions. Oh, that's kind of disappointing. The default one. Obviously, these are all like kind of wackier ones, but that one I could see him doing. He also kind of had a two-handed swing follow through sometimes. He was one of those ones that would go both ways. See, that right there, that motion, that's his home run. And then the holster slam, not so much, but... Oops. That's the Tim Anderson right there. Yeah. Alright. Oh, wait. Did I skip the second page? I definitely did. Whoops. See, like, if I can get that just without the fucking... I don't know. That one's not bad. I would love if someone did half this shit. That one's not too bad. That one's not bad. I don't know. I want to look at someone like A-Rod too. Yeah, that's really his. But then, like, the home run is... Oh, no, the home run is too. I'll be damned. It's annoying, then, that fucking Manny's isn't in the game. Curious about, like, maybe Jeter, too. Yeah, that's not Derek Jeter. If I put on his default... That's his damn default? Are you kidding me? First of all, he had a two-handed follow-through. Absolutely had a two-handed follow-through every time. Like, that was it. And that is not his... I don't care. Load... Nope, not sliders. Damn it. Load data from 20 rosters. MVP Baseball 2004. No, I don't want to create a player. I want to edit a player. Veritek, Miravelli, Ortiz, Minkiewicz, Youkilis. This guy's got Ortiz's contact a little bit lower. Oops. Bellhorn, Bill Miller, Orlando Cabrera, Pokey Reese. Hanley, but it's like a new Hanley, but it's not at the same time. No, he wasn't with Miami for these years, though. So that's weird. Manny, 99 overall. Johnny Damon, Trot Nixon, Kevin Millar. Kevin Millar was the first baseman. Pedro, where's my starting lineup? Pedro, Schilling, Arroyo, Wakefield, Lowe. This almost looks identical. What's the difference? Great edit player. David Ortiz, edit player. No, he's it's always going to be his real card. Oh, new Manny. Motions, animations. I think this is the same one pretty much. No, that's his real stance. His stance is in the game. All-Star stance 107. I can put that. Yeah, okay, so let me take a look at like Jeter then. Jeter and A-Rod. Still got him with one hand style. Hi. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this. It's weird. So I'll have to decide between one of those two rosters if I ever do an 04 run through. See what this one is. This is MVP 05. Schilling, David Wells. What's his pitching animation look like? I'm curious about this one actually. He was a lefty? No, I knew that. Is this Walker Buehler? Yeah, I guess. Folk, Manny still 97 overall. Oh, that does not look like Manny at all. Do they have his right shoe at least? Hey. Yeah, at least got Manny's real stance here too. That's one thing I haven't been seeing too much.
Hey, Miney Goo.
Whoa, easy there with that. I'm gonna go ahead and probably turn that off for now if you're gonna talk like that. Johnny Damon, not the real Damon. Wade Miller? Why does that ring a bell? Wade Miller. Derek Jeter looks old as fuck here. Why is that Derek Jeter? Like, his stance is right by the looks of it, but then his default home run animation is him gifting the bat to the pitcher. That would never happen. Right, yeah, like, I'm all for BLM, but not having words that will get me banned said on my stream. No racial terms, no, against black people, Mexicans, Asians, Jewish people, white, against anyone. Like, I'm BLM all the way, no problem with that, but not trying to have that language here, is all. Yeah, he kind of did look like Tulo, but like again, like kind of old. All right, I'm gonna check out this new roster. I don't even know what this one is. All right, that's a little bit more like Manny. It's weird because like that kind of looks like Poppy's hair more, but there's an actual David Ortiz card in the game, so why not just use that? At least use his motions, his animations. Nope. Or no, yeah, he did. That's like Ortiz's other stance, I think. What's his practice swing? Yeah, that's David Ortiz's old, like from 2016 when he was still in the game. That's his stance. That's weird. And didn't realize they had 2 stances for him in the game. That kind of looks like him. Curious about this Manny card. Manny's stance has always been an odd one for me because like nobody seems to have it. That looks like Manny. That's a pretty solid Manny. Any entertaining streams? I will say, like, I usually do get complimented on mine. I know, like, right now I'm probably not being entertaining because it's like the end of the night. But off the top of my head, yeah, a lot of legends that they don't have the rights to, they still have the stances for. I get that. They're just covered up as like legend stance, whatever. It's just for some reason like nobody ever seems to have like the correct Manny Ramirez stance set for him. As for that's an interesting A-Rod. That's not bad, but oh, that looks like A-Rod with the sunglasses. Streams, I'd say normally mine. Right now, not so much because I'm about to close up shop for the night. So I just looked at some rosters quick. I am doing every team in March to October twice. I've done each team once already. Now I'm doing them a second time on beginner just to see how crazy shit can get. It's weird. This guy didn't want to use actual in-game cards. Not so much anybody on YouTube, but I do know a few people over on Twitch that have some pretty solid, entertaining streams. Again, not right now, I don't believe. But if you're ever bored in the future, like twitch.tv/ReedsET, that's me. But twitch.tv/JiggemsTV, JGMES TV, or twitch.tv/BiggieMez, BIGGIEMEZZ25, for example. Those are a few off the top of my head, other than like the main popular people that are, you know, like Twitch famous and shit. I can't see your comments aren't. Oh, here we go. Don't be biased, bro. Watch him. Well, I mean, obviously I'm gonna plug myself a little bit while you're here. Like I have been complimented. Like I'm not. Usually my shit's a lot more entertaining than this. I'm just going through some shit right now just to look at before I get off for the night. But like legit here. Let me pull it up. So, oops, wrong button. Start. So, I've done every March to October once. I'm not that good at the game, so I play on rookie. Like I get it. But the goal is to play every March to October and just get to the World Series. And obviously with some of the lower teams, that's kind of hard to do. I could easily probably get this done on veteran with these higher teams, but I've done every team once, and I've done it all on stream. Everything that happens in my March to October is streamed and then archived for my videos. I do have a lot of Apex clips too as well. I play a lot of Apex. I don't stream. The only thing I stream on YouTube is this. Everything else I stream on Twitch. I stream Apex, Tony Hawk Remastered, and yeah, so I've done every team once with like a legit run through. Now I'm doing every team a second time on beginner to kind of just stat pad, see what I can do. Do the Orioles. Free Felipe Vasquez. No, let's not free Felipe Vasquez. He did some terrible shit. Like, I don't fuck with that. I didn't compliment you, so you can't be biased. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Do the Orioles. I've already done the Orioles twice. My goal is I'm gonna right now. I've done all the teams in the long shots, and I've done every team in the underdogs category except for the Nationals. I'm on the Nationals right now. Every team above the Nationals, so from the Astros up, I have not done yet. A second time on beginner, so I'm gonna do all of them. I'm going from the bottom up. And then my plan is, if I can get the default rosters from when this game first came out, like Chris Sale was still on the Red Sox, Eduardo Rodriguez still on the Red Sox before they went down with their injuries. I want to do one with those teams to see how that would pan out, because you don't have, like, for example, Noah Syndergaard is not on the Mets. That's a game changer. Sale and Erod on the Red Sox is a pretty big game changer. And then from there, I want to do one more run as well beyond that, with the final update. So I'll do the Orioles again a little bit later, you know, the Tigers, the Rangers, all the teams that haven't had their final update yet. Because, like, the Orioles came back around and started to have a little bit of life. Like, guys like Anthony Santander, Pedro Severino, like they showed a little bit of like signs of good positive development. I'm not racist. No, like it was pretty much proven that he did some scumbag shit. I have no problem with any ethnicity or race or religious background, sexual preference, whatever, you name it. I have no problem with it. But like he did some bad shit. So he should not be around. You know? If he did not do that, then I'm all for him being around. I actually liked him for that matter before. He was one of my favorite players on the Pirates. I think he was. I was nervous when he was going to get traded to LA because I didn't want to see him go to LA. I thought the Pirates had a solid bullpen being built around him. Him, Keone Kela, Kyle Crick, and Richard Rodriguez. I think we're going to be a solid like that bullpen. Those four would be an incredible bullpen. But he kind of fucked it up by doing his scummy shit. He was proven innocent. I'm almost positive he wasn't proven innocent. Like, if he was proven innocent, he would have been back in the league by now. I'm going to look this up quick now because I'm curious, but I'm almost positive that wasn't the case. Here we go, September 1st, 2020. So this is a recent article. This is about a month old. Pittsburgh Pirates closer facing multiple charges of sexually assaulting a minor testified Tuesday that police officers lied last year when they said he confessed to having sex with a 13-year-old girl. Spoke publicly for the first time since his arrest almost a year ago. Testified at his preliminary hearing. Seeking to dismiss all evidence collected by Pennsylvania State Police and Florida Department of Law Enforcement officers on September 17, 2019 when he was interviewed and eventually arrested. He's been held without bond since that time. A ruling on the motion isn't expected until late this year. Police from the two states approached Vasquez in coordination after the parents of the girl alerted authorities about explicit photos and text messages they found on her phone. Vasquez first, Pennsylvania State Police interviewed Vasquez first while Florida officials waited outside his apartment building, but said they did not give him a Miranda warning about his right to refuse cooperation or seek counsel because they never had him under arrest. So it looks like he's trying to weasel his way out because he didn't get his Miranda rights read to him. That kind of shows that you're guilty. Yeah, he's trying to get out of this all based on the fact that he was never Mirandized. Like he's trying to get out of this on a technicality. I don't know. Either like if he is 100% proven innocent, then I have no problem with him. But no, that's not from CNN. I'm pretty sure what I just read was not from CNN. Like, let me take a look on that. Felipe Vasquez trial. Let me pull up the article I just read again. I don't think it was CNN though. Yeah, no, this is all from ESPN. That's not CNN, and I hate the term fake news. Fake article. Yeah, just because it doesn't agree with your opinion or what you might think is right does not make anything fake. I didn't make it up at all. You can Google Felipe Vasquez trial, the very first thing that comes up is an article from ESPN. I don't even see CNN at all on the front page. I see CBS a little bit further down. Nah. So, Dumbo. Alright, yeah, so you seem like one of those type of people that if it's not, like, I'm always right, and if I'm not right, then what you said is fake. So, that doesn't fly here. Like, that's not okay. You know, that's part of the problem with the world today is people that have that mindset. I need what you're smoking, big dog. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'll tell you what. Let me try this. Do I like the baby? I haven't I haven't heard enough of him to give an opinion yet. Damn libtard. Okay. Yeah, I haven't heard enough of the baby to have an opinion on him yet. I don't care for his song Rockstar. I liked him on the Dreamville album that came out earlier in the year, or was that last year? God, my ear is so mixed. No, the Dreamville album came out this year. I liked him on the Dreamville album, on that song with J. Cole and Ludi, but I haven't heard enough of him outside of that. I don't like his flow. I feel like it's almost non-existent. Okay, so you are... Yep. I am sick of this dude, that's for sure. How do I... How the fuck do I... Alright, whatever. I'm gonna close out this here stream because this is getting out of hand. This dude's coming through and just kind of going off the walls. Like, do you normally go to random people's YouTubes and do this shit? Like, if you're that bored, I think you might need to reevaluate what you're doing with your time. So, I'm gonna head on out of here. It's late anyway. It's fucking 4:30 at this point. I don't know how to block someone. I just know how to put him in timeout for 300 seconds, so I can put him in timeout for what? That's 5 minutes. And I can hide him, but it doesn't. I think that means like he's still gonna be. I don't know. All his messages got deleted. I don't know. This is. I don't know. This was kind of bad. This was dumb. So I'm out of here. Thanks for stopping by. To anyone, but I'm out of here.